方がなる美味しいご飯ママにありがとう笑顔が一番感謝が大事リストラされてしょげてるパパもある意味自由顔を上げてよお金が全てなんてつまらない綺麗な花がそこに咲いてるどんどんりみんな同じ一度きりの人生だってどんどんりBe happyつまずいたっていいんじゃない宇宙船地球号は今日もふわふわと浮かぶ僕らの未来を乗せてぐるぐると回る誰もが果てしない世界の中の旅人ときめくエブリデイ君と大発見したいおやすみサンセットちょっと切ない孤独な夜がやってきたってそれならこれに楽しい話一緒にしよう夜が更けるまで命の値段なんてわからないそもそもそんなに気にしなくていい大切なもの大事にしたらいつか輝く宝石になる Kiss me baby 猫ちゃんだって愛を知って甘っているよ Kiss me baby 怖がらないで飛び込んだっていいんじゃない宇宙船地球号は今日もふわふわと浮かぶテレパシー感じた僕を求めている声誰かとつながる出会い今時サイエンスさよならサッドネスきらめく星を追いかけ宇宙船地球号は今日もふわふわと浮かぶ僕らの未来を乗せてぐるぐると回る誰もが果てしない世界の中の旅人ときめくエブリデイ君と大発見したいどんどんりみんな同じ一度きりの人生だってどんどんり Be happy つまずいたっていいんじゃないおはようサンシャイン今日もキラキラ素敵な予感胸が高鳴る美味しいご飯ママにありがとう笑顔が一番
Oh God, hold on. I'm way over here. Hold on one second. Hold on. I forgot. I have this model. So generally when I do the model stuff, I have it set up so I have one that is tracking and then one that is mouse setup. And this one's currently tracking my mouse. So we're doing art today, and I'm gonna puppet it, but we're gonna puppet it with the mouse. So that should work out, I guess. I'm feeling super grumpy today. I don't know why. I'm just grumpy today. I honestly debated. I was like, I'm gonna cancel stream. And then I was like, no, it's fine. I'll stream. It'll be okay. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. But yeah. There's two things I want to get done. The first is I actually want to update my Spud Whale tablet really fast just before we get on to the main thing. So we're gonna switch around a couple things there. I want to do the Spud Whale tablet update real quick to match. I don't know. We'll go with Bob. Well, I'll just do like the little grabby hand thing. Because I don't want to do the regular mouse tool one because the mouse tool one gets in my way. And then I can't deal with frustration right now. So we're gonna do that. Oh my god, the cat just fucking opened the door again. Give me a second. Hold, please. He's doing a thing. Mister, in or out, please. In or out, please. Hold on, I gotta unbury myself. I had myself wrapped all up in a blanket like a burrito. Give me a second. Hold, please. Hold. Okay, there we go. Alright, we're back. But yeah, it is cold, and all I wanted to do was not sit at the desk. I wanted to go to sleep. But I gotta work on stuff, so we're here. We're doing it. I'm doing it. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Okay. So let me switch over to the art screen really quick. Yeah. Let's take a look at it. Ta-da! Wow! Ooh, wow, snow! Let me switch this tag section here real quick. Hold. Okay, and this is... I gotta switch this tag. Okay, we're doing personal work here real quick. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna switch and make this really fast. Now, the way I do this... So right now, behind us, I'll move myself over. Okay. So right now we have behind us right here, this area, we have the main piece we'll actually be working on here in just a little bit. And right now what I'm doing is I'm opening up the different sections for the Spud tool, which is the tablet tracker. So I'm gonna edit that really quick. I'm gonna edit that one really quick, and then yeah, we're gonna do it. Okay. Let me go to override. And actually, I would like to change both of these. Yeah. Alright. So this is the arm. We don't need none of this. Actually, probably do this. Just erase. I don't need the arm. And then we're gonna hit save. And then export. Oh shit, what's the file format? Hold on. I gotta check the file format. Oh no! See, it's sad because I haven't touched it in a while that I was like, oh, what is it? File format. Oh, it's just a PNG. Oh, okay. Easy eating pancakes. Okay. Okay. And this one, oh yeah, this is the one we're really gonna change. All right, let me get my pin. Where's my pin? Here it is. Okay. So I'm gonna import. I already have a crayon that I've made. I want to use a crayon. I want a big chunky crayon. I like the look of the big chunky crayons. Where are they? Is it my overlay stuff? I think it's on my overlay stuff. Hold please. Finding it. Shit, maybe it's not in here. You know what would be really funny? Hold on. I'm gonna use this. Hold on. Hang on. Okay, so this, you see what I'm putting down? We're gonna use this and a chunky crayon. Hold on, let me pull in the crayon now. Oh, you know what? What's really funny is every time I do something like this where I'm like, har har, it'd be really funny. The fact that I can't do art, and instead I'm like, no, how do I make it look like bad? I want to make it look like scribbles. I want it to be something I don't have to stress about, I don't have to feel self-conscious over. And every time it winds back up at Bob at some form or fashion. Oh shit, man, where is it? If I can't find it, then I'll go to the original file it's in. Oh shit, I don't know where my thick crayon is. Hang on. We're gonna pull it in from someplace else. That's fine. Alright, here. Projects, it's in here. Okay, I'm gonna pull it in from in here. And there it is. Look at that thick crayon. Alright, I'm just gonna bring it in here. Bam. That is the mic shine from that side. That is not the one I wanted to pull in. Oops, oops. Control C. Go up here. Control V. Oh, I gotta make that bigger. We want a big crayon. Okay, and it's really important for this, at least. You know what it seems like? It seems like I'm just messing this all up, but trust me, this is for sure what art is intended for. Let's see. Okay, I don't need this, but I want this above this. I almost feel like I should make the hand smaller. I'm gonna make it look like a little tiny gremlin hand. Should I make it look like it's gripping it? That's a lot of effort though. We'll do a little bit. And then on this one, I want to fade this out at the end here. There we go. And then for this one, I want to just erase it. Okay, I fucking love that. Okay, I'm gonna save. This is hand. Save. Yes. And then I'm gonna exit. Now I'm gonna load up that file. Hold on. See what it looks like. I'm hyped for it though. Okay, is this Budwell? Current one, launch it. Okay, this, and then this. Oh my god, I fucking love that. Okay, okay. I love that. Alright, this is how we're gonna do it. Okay, and now we're done with the personal work. And look at that, we're right back into our commission work. Yay! Hang on, somebody just messaged me. Oh, it's fine. I'll answer it later. Okay. Okay. Bam! And this is how we do our ultra super professional work. For sure. Okay, so the way we've worked on this piece so far is, I feel like I'm moving around a little too much. Yeah, it's fine. So the way, let me lock my model down. I feel like we're floating around. Okay, we were floating around a little too much. Okay, But the way we worked on this beforehand is we did actually have it set up where I had a symmetry tool going on, and this side of the room and everything looks really nice. This is exactly what we want to see with everything. This is the level of detail still needs to be enhanced just a little bit more. So here's what we're going to do is I'm going to go in, I'm going to clean this up a little bit more. As you can see, I have rough lines set down for like the floor panel, so we're going to clean that all up. We're going to clean it all up. And then I'm going to do the detailing. So the screens, I'm going to do just a little bit of edging and stuff on. The keyboards, we're going to go in and detail. I'm going to do the buttons first, I think, and then the actual keyboards themselves. And then once we get this half of the room nice and clean, we're going to copy, paste, and flip it. And then that way it'll be all set. And then we'll move on to the next section, which is the section right through here, which I've started already roughing in. And then when we'll do the same dealio, rough it out, clean it up, do the thing, and we'll do the next one. Yay, Venra! Congratulations! Yep, yay! It is yours! Congratulations! Luckily, you get it today. Okay, I'm gonna add another layer onto this. So this has to do with this little section through here. Shit, should I finish this first? Yeah, let me go ahead and rough this all out. So let me go back to my references. Ignore some of this. Some of this is spoilers. Oh, I don't need this one anymore, though. Here. So it's this section here, which is the full ship communication station 2. Okay, which is this. Yeah. What is playing right now? I'm gonna skip this. Oh, this is from Trucklet Starfish. Can I skip it? Please let me skip it. It's not letting me... Oh, this is the live version. I'm such a dingling. I feel bad because the VOD is gonna have me skipping through the same song like 6 times, which is gonna suck. But, oh well, it's fine. Okay. Let me go ahead and clean this up. Oh my goodness. I didn't do any warm-up today. Oh, I'm gonna be so kinda... It's gonna take me a little bit to get back into the groove, I think. I mean, we did a little warm-up where I threw a couple things on the PNG for the mouse stool thing, but it's fine, it's fine. Okay. Jesus. Okay, and I think... Was it... 2 is too much. Did I have it on 4? 6, maybe? Strike 6. Ah, 6 is the line width I had. Okay. Yes. Okay, so this section has a screen that comes up right through here. And I feel like this is still a little too thick. You know what I mean? I feel like this is not bad, but I feel like it's too tall. Yeah, I feel like it's a bit too tall. Alright, no biggie. Okay. There we go. So I don't really need this section anymore. Wait, hold on. Let me take a look at that. Yeah, I don't really need this section anymore. Because this is what we're going with. This is my base now. And then this is the smooth edge for those lines. Okay. I remember where we are now. What I should start doing is I should start writing myself like a little note on like when I pause on a project so I can like come back to it and be like, ah, yes, yes, this is exactly what I was working on. Uh-oh. 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 Okay. And then we have kind of a panel section that sits through here. And this comes here. Should I have it curve? Nah, I'm not gonna have it curve. I'm gonna have it be semi-straight. So I'm gonna do this. And then I'm gonna have one of these come up at about here. And we're gonna do the same thing. Perfect, perfect. Oh shit, no wait, I can't have it do that. Yes I can. Yes I can, because I want it to come up. This is where they intersect. So technically this line right through here is where I want them to connect right through here. So I need my eraser. Boom, 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 boom. The funniest thing is like I go through and I'll do like all this like prepping line work and then I'll get in with the buttons and I'll be like, hey, what the fuck ever. Like, it looks good in the end, but like sometimes you just gotta fake it, you know? Just gotta fake it. But one little girl got away. There we go. Right like that. Okay, and that cuts into that particular panel. And then there is a set of monitors that come up here. And technically, there's another side that comes up here. So we're gonna do this row or this bank of monitors through here, and it's gonna come up to about there. I'm gonna come back down. Oh shit! I fucked up on that line. Oh no! Hold please. Okay. Rosie! Hola! Hi! We are currently doing mouse tracking right now, so... Yes. Doing the big art stuff today. Working on a commission, doing lots of line work. It's the end of a line. Okay, I gotta focus. Make it plugging in. I always think it's so funny, like when somebody clocks in, it just feels so satisfying. Like when you see their little card slide across, I'm like, ah, yeah. Hang on, I'm switching around my blanket really quick. It's chilly in here. To be honest, if I didn't require a fan for the system, I would totally... Thank you for clocking in! I would totally set it up to have a, my heater, like my little heated blanket going. It's not going right now. Since I have to have a fan on for like my PC. Otherwise it gets way too hot. Okay, so this would technically cut into the panel line here. This would come out to here. And then down here. And again, cut down. Oh, I did it again. Thank you for clocking in, Renrat. Oh my god, 59 times. Oh my god, you almost to 60. Oh, getting so close. Okay, and this, I'm gonna actually have it sit here and then come down and sit here. So some of this is just helping me figure out where I'm gonna like cut stuff out of. I know it looks like a huge mess. There's a ton of like crazy lines, like other people's sketches are all like clean and nice and like organized, and mine's like green, orange, purple, or like whatever colors I have that don't hurt my eyes at that moment. That's always really fun. Okay, I can go into this one. I'm gonna drop the opacity on this. I don't really need this particular one, but I do need to erase this line. This was my midline, so it was tracking where exactly everything was. And I want to mimic some of the shapes that I have on the other outer panels, especially since they mimic some of the shapes for like the large teeth and stuff on the ship, which mimic the outside of the ship, which is great. Very good. Okay. So on this particular one, I'm gonna pull this down and out. So here, and then probably here. A little sharper. I want it a little sharper. Man, this is gonna look so clean when I finish it. There's a couple of other overlays that come in to this particular commission as well. So this is not the only one in this set. I think there's three or four others. There are 3 or 4 others. This particular one gets a couple of different close-ups. So there is the overall bridge shot here, and then there's going to be a close-up of the captain's deck here. I think I want to do another one that is like a close-up of like the navigation up here. And then I also want to do the BRB screen, which is going to be in a break room. So I have to figure out the architecture and stuff are in there, which should be fine because this is going to... Did I just mark on that? Oh my god, I can't find it. Hold on. I think I marked on it, but I don't know where that mark is. That's fine. That's fine. But yeah, we're gonna go with it. Oh, shit, it erased the line I put here. Okay, so I guess I did not mark on it, so let me put that line back. Yeah, there we go. And we're just cleaning up, and I'm trying to detail all of my lines so they sit and they look like they fit together a little bit better. Yeah. And that's always the best part, though. Like, when you get something that you get down and you're like, oh, it looks so good. I'm so happy about that. Like, when Gray was talking about it, so this is for Grey Devil, for those who don't know, who are not aware, this is for Gray, and when Gray was talking about it, I didn't want to take the commission at first because he was looking for somebody and I had my stuff closed, and Gray's like, oh yeah, you know, this would be really cool, and I was like, oh, it would be really cool, oh, it'd be really, really cool, and I was like, I don't need to do it right now, and I can't volunteer for that, and Gray was like, getting a little upset because a lot of a lot of people had their commissions closed, and I was like, I'm sorry, my stuff isn't open. I would absolutely love to do this for you, but I have my stuff. My stuff is set. It is a no-go, and eventually I was like, fuck it, I want to make this, because you know how cool it would be to be able to make the airship itself. I was like, fuck yeah. What am I doing? Let's just do it with the mesh. I love how crazy how like my avatar goes when I'm going in the extreme angles for stuff. That's always really fun. Okay, so this needs to pull in a little bit more. Here and here. Yeah, like that. Okay. Because I feel like they don't have enough room to walk on either side, and I want it to feel like you're looking at a ship that is functional. Like, this for sure has functioned and worked. is a working ship, I should say. Roughing out all of this has been so nice. When I did the initial sketch, I was like, I was very happy. How far out do I have? Don't apply this transformation. How far out do I? I see. Okay, so I have it coming out to these two nav consoles. So there's another nav console here, and there's one here, and then there is this little ship hollow here, which is this section right here, and then the L shape, which is the shield station, which is the section right through here. So this needs to be much thinner. I have it way too thick. I made this puppy thick. Alright, that's no biggie. Alright, let's change it again. Mesh, 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 mesh. Okay. I almost want it to be just a kind of a thin, very thin strip. The holographic kind of display setups that just swoosh out. It's a very scientific sound, a swoosh. You know, it might be better. I think I'm too focused on this current shape. I might have to erase it and start from scratch for this section, which would be fine. I mean, that happens when you're doing... Oh, actually, I like the way this top half looks. What if we don't give up on it and we just keep working at it? Yeah, that's the way we're gonna do it. Okay. Ah, much better. And then we do this. And then work, 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 work. Exactly. A lot of work, 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 work. Because I'll work it. For sure. Okay, that looks much, much better. I want it to come out to about there. And I have it coming down to the second station. I'm gonna cut it off right here, and then I think what I'll do is I'm gonna have another section that comes up. I don't need to worry about it, because you see this section right through here? This is cut off. You can't see any of this shit. What am I doing making details pop up that nobody can see? That's useless. Or at least it's useless currently. Alright. Mesh that just a little bit further. Grabbing all of my layers. Alrighty, here we go. That seems to be it. I think that's where we're gonna go with it. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to collapse these two together. Don't really need that. This is my extra lines. Ooh. And this will be my finalized line. So I'm gonna switch to a different color. Oh my god, I'm switching to another color, guys. Let's do red, because my crayon's red. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. I don't want this super intense red, though. Let's do this one. Okay. Okay. Here is the thin holographic display set. Let's do that one right there. Yeah, yeah. here. And then from here to here. Yes! Okay, so is that a raised holographic? Little Billy bit. That still doesn't seem high enough. Let's take a look. Ah! This line right here is throwing it off. Baby. Okay, so I like this upline and this upline. We just need to figure out right there. That one? Maybe? Let's check it. Yeah. Yeah, I could read that as a holographic display. Okay. Now let's give it a slight bit of thickness. Woohoo! That's too much. It's because I don't have this line closed. Ooh, I knew it. There we go. Okay. Alright. So I'm going to copy and paste this particular little red layer. And we're going to move it over just a little bit. And lock it back down. Bam. And then see this little line that has the X's? This is the indicates where I had the original like base of the holographic set. So we're gonna change that just a little. Which is fine. I mean, it doesn't hurt us to change anything right now. We're still kind of roughing everything out. So it's okay. It's okay. And then this goes. Oh god! X! Oh, that scared the shit out of me. Hi, Craig. Thank you, Blight. Thank you. That scared the absolute bejesus out of me, though. Thank God I didn't have tracking on, otherwise it'd been like this. I mean, it is tracking. It's tracking my mouse. Yeah, I was messing around with audio filters the other day, and I hadn't turned off everything that I had turned on. So, like, some of the stuff when I started stream was like super crunchy, and I'm so sorry. I did not realize how crunchy everything was yesterday, and I was like, whoops. Not yesterday. Monday. Yeah, Monday. Because I didn't stream yesterday. Stream Monday. Okay. Go ahead and did my music pause. My music did indeed pause. Wait, let me fix that. Hold. Weird. It's like when I got the alert for the bits, it was like, it paused. Oh, hi. We are once again doing some art. So thank you for clocking in. But yeah, it's that scared the bejesus out of me. I was not expecting that. You'd think because I have the grunt pop on my system that I would remember that it's on my system, but no. Nah, I'm like, oh, suddenly, boom, an explosion. And that's fine. It happens. It happens. Oops. I need to drop this down a little bit. I think I have my actual line tool. Yeah, this is 3.5, and I'm currently drawing with 6. So let me drop this down just a little bit. At least for this. Only because we're working on a holographic screen. To redo. Okay, now we gotta connect it to the other one, which I should zoom out on. Okay. Our plan, buttons, floor, detailing, edging, first floor, copy, flip it, done. Detail work, lots of detail work today. Which is fine, I like doing the little bitty detail work. Hold on, there's something in my eye. Now, I will say I am supposed to go get my eyes checked tomorrow. I don't know what time. I don't know if they're gonna have to like dilate me. If they dilate my eyes, I won't work on this tomorrow. But it's been a little bit since I've gone and gotten my eyes tested. If they have to like dilate my eyes or fuck with my vision, I don't know what we'll do. It'd be really funny to play a game with that happening, but I don't know. Oh, that line is fucked. Hold on. Let's not do that. Actually, I want to switch this line there and then have this one come out there. Yeah, there we go. And then this one, I'm gonna have it pull over just a little bit. Boom. Boom, that's how we do it. Okay. I'm gonna change and move this line over for this upper one, just a little bit. We're gonna fake it. We're gonna fake it that we totally had that squared. This is from a movie or something, isn't it? Ah, Divergence. It's from Divergence. Okay, I need to erase this whole line. Be gone. Yeah. Okay, so we have that squared all up. And that looks really nice. Now we're gonna go ahead and do the button panels and some kind of the pop-up overlay bits. And then we're going to do this console. We're gonna do the console. Alright. So I'm gonna label this, was it ComStation 2? So ComSat 2 hollow panel. That is not spelled correctly, but we're gonna leave it because fuck it. Okay. And now we're gonna go ahead and do the next little bit, which is going to be some of the small pop-out sections for this. And granted, we don't have to stress too much because there's a huge section of the third floor that comes in and covers this up, so we ain't gotta stress. We ain't gotta worry about that. So I'm gonna focus more so on how it looks on this end, and on this end, we're just gonna kind of let it hang because we don't have to stress about it as much as this upper end versus the lower end. Yeah. Okay. Boom, boom. Oh, shit, I was on my straight line. You're so adorable. Thank you. I try really hard. Yay. Right now it's doing mouse tracking, so you don't see all the super uber cuteness, but that's okay. You don't have to see all of it. It's there. I know it's there. Okay. I have my straight line. I need my curve tool. I need my curve. There we go. We're on the curve tool. Drop it here. Bring this down. Right about there. And then here, bring it out. Bam. Oh, I did not set that line. Shit, I thought I set that line. Now I did. Okay, and then this section pulls back underneath this cabinet area panel piece. Yes. This also continues on underneath, back underneath this panel piece here. This needs to be gone. Can I... Ooh, too much. Other one. Okay. Good news, we're roughing it out, so it's okay. This continues on further underneath. Whoa, I forgot how big this canvas is. And this comes up here. Oh no, I fucked up. Oh no. This is on the wrong panel. I mean, it's on the wrong layer. I didn't make a new layer. It's fine. You know what? We're just gonna Control C, Control V. We're gonna do this, hide this, pop this, completely erase all this. Full vector, be gone. Be gone. Extra bits are gone. Okay. So I don't need that anymore. Yay. Okay. So I'm gonna lock this one. And then we're gonna come back to this one. And we're gonna do the opposite. I'm gonna delete all these extra lines up here. Which is fine. There we go. Cortica! Thank you for contributing 4K to the Chat versus Mycelia Challenge. Remember, if you guys can make it to the deadline, I may let you go a little longer, but you know, that's a secret between us. We're not going to tell anybody, okay? If you guys can hit that Chat versus Mycelia ending deadline setup, then you will be able to get some cool things. It's gonna be a raffle. Okay. All right. So now they're actually on their separate layers, and we're good. We're good. I did it. I saved it. Okay. You know what's funny is I totally did not optimize this. Dragons! Thank you for contributing to the Chat versus Mycelia Challenge. You know what's really funny is I still haven't posted the setup for... Oh, I want to pull this out. Why is that pulled out so much? Oh, I think I hit it. Hi, Mycelia. Hope the art's going well. It's going very well. This one's going to take quite a bit because this is a cute as shit canvas. I gotta do both sides of the ship. Right now, to put it in perspective, this is a keyboard, K is keyboard, S is screen, B is buttons. So I have to do all the detail work on these individual panels for everything here. Some of this is a lot more roughed out than everything else. I'm going to go through after I have this all done and then do my really nice clean line art. And then that way we'll be all set. And what I'll do is when I do that, I will collapse all these layers down. And then, you know what? I already have my symmetry tool in place. I could just collapse all the layers down, delete everything outside of like just this side of the ship, and then put on the symmetry tool and then do my line art for one side, and it'll just be reflected on the other side anyway. So yeah, that'd be fun. But yeah, now we're doing a holographic panel and stuff here. It's gonna look really nice when I finish. Right now, it looks a little like somebody ate a lot of candy and they just vomited all over the page. Or a set of black sheets. And somebody got real sick. But that's fine. That's okay. Alright, I'm gonna bring this. This is the lower edge of where our counter is. So I'm gonna bring this here. And then I'm gonna pull this down. I'm way too zoomed in. There. Okay, and then we're gonna move on. I want to do the button panels on this section now, or at least rough them out the way I have them roughed out in the other sections. That would be probably better. Now, because this is communications, I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of like physical buttons. I might set it up so that the lower button range or the control panel section is all like a touchscreen thing, and have it sort of like a little list of names that are going through, and then have a side cutout of the ship and have a bunch of buttons. Testing 1, 2, 3. What you testing? What you testing? Mic check, check, check. Okay. I'm not muted, am I? I'd be upset if I was muted. Wait, hang on. Let me double check my audio levels. Now I'm paranoid. Okay, BGM, main mic. Okay, yeah, that seems okay. Look, okay. I had a whole, look at, last time we played Vampire Nights, I had a whole section that was like 35 minutes long, 35, almost 40 minutes long, where there was no BGM, there's no game sounds. It was literally only my mic. It was just my mic. And me shouting out the lines and making comments to nothing that nobody else could freaking hear, which sucked. Of course. Of course. Well, that is my luck. Okay. And then, why is it? Oh, it's still stuck on Eraser. Oops. I'm gonna skip this song. Hold, please. I don't care for that song quite as much. Okay. Honestly, you're thinking no way she checks her shit and then you did? Yeah. Honestly, sometimes I check it when if I feel like trusting you guys, I'll check it, but sometimes you guys fuck with me so much that I'm just like, I don't want to check it because I feel like you're just fucking with me. Sometimes you're not, but sometimes you are, and that really fucks me up. I was like, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Worst case scenario, I check it and everything's fine, and then it's okay. I mean, you're not wrong. Yeah, that's true. Basically, would we do that? Nah. See Halos? Halos? Oh, you want to talk about Halos, huh? You want to talk about Halos? Uh-huh. Why are the majority of these not showing? Hold on. Live 2D? What are you doing? Hold on. Some of my live 2D stuff is not registering as being set. Nani desu ka? Oh, you know why? Because I changed some things. That's fine. Scruff Princess? It's not Scruff Princess. It's because I relabel all my shit. This should be Angel. I have a Halo toggle. Is it set up? Who the fuck knows? La, 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 la. Is it labeled just Halo? It's in here. It's in here somewhere. Hold, please. Damn it. It's not in here. Because it's showing... Oh, it's showing a lot of my stuff is broken. Oh no, hang on. No, I will not troubleshoot it. It's fine. It can stay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I will put a couple of these on hotkeys real quick, just so I can get to them if need be. Specifically, Wow, I gulped really hard right then. Specifically this head pat one, because I had trouble where I was head patted for like fucking ever. It was such a long head pat. I don't know why it lasted so long. It was crazy. Okay. Okay. What else? I think we need the googly eye glasses on here. Yeah, we need the googly eye glasses on a hotkey. And I think we also need the deal with it glasses. Yeah, yeah. You can't see it, but I'm scrolling through stuff over here. Yeah, yeah. So I can do this. There we go. See, now we're not evil, and then head pats. I can turn that shit off. And then my glasses. Yeah, this is the vibe we're bringing to the studio today. Yes. Okay, let me do the breakdown section for this panel side here. Okay. That is good. So the idea is that this cuts into this panel, but we don't have to stress about it quite so much. Simply because we're not seeing this whole side right here is invisible. Well, it's not invisible, it's just you can't see it. It's behind stuff. So if we can't see it, I'm not gonna stress about it. I'm not gonna stress about it. I will go over here though. And meet this corner section because I want this corner and this corner to kind of be interconnected. And this drops down here. And it comes over here. Yeah, I'll leave it here. Let's pull that there. Oh, I still can't believe I had that whole freaking clip where... And I didn't... You know what's really funny is I have a whole section of a VOD where there's no audio, it's just me saying the lines. And I couldn't cut any clips from that just because I didn't think they were funny enough. But I did cut a clip of the section of where Shuna comes in and Shuna's like, do you have everything muted? And I'm like, no, everything should still be working. Is it muted? And I had to like lean over and check my stuff. I had to like lean around the mic and check it. And that was really funny. But I could not bring myself to pull a clip of when it was just me. I said no. I made the executive choice, so I said no. Yeah. Oops. I need the curve tool. I should have these two tools hotkeyed because I use them so often. And I'm gonna pretend this is down here. And here. Here. And then here. And here. Maybe. Maybe not that one. I know it looks really weird what I'm doing right now, but we gotta trust the process. We gotta trust the process. Let's do here. Always trust the process. Anyway, you're off. You have a good one, Mai. You too. Thank you for stopping by. Bye-bye. I want this one to come out here. We're not going to see the majority of this. In fact, this is all gonna be hidden underneath this big panel. Why is that head pat triggering? That head... I'll hit the button. Hold on. Hang on. Which one? Is this one? Ah, there we go. Deploying the head pat. The proper one. For some reason, that head pat triggers the other head pat for the other, like, live 2D model. So it registers the model still floating, like, right through here. And not my model, which is right here. So, it's fine. It's so cool. It's okay. You know, when we do scruff, it just happens. It just happens. You know, every time I look over at my screen and I see the little hand floating, I keep thinking there's something on the screen. Like, and I was like, I tell myself, oh no, I have to remove that off the screen. It's bothering me. But it's only me. There's nothing to remove. It is only me. Ooh. Okay, that comes up. That does a quick arch. And that does a quick arch as well. Cool. I should keep an eye on how long that redeem is. I'll give you 2 minutes for this head pat. 2 minutes. This is a long head pat. It should have a cooldown timer on itself, but I don't know if it's gonna work or not. Because it didn't work last time. And because it didn't work last time, I have little faith it shall work this time. Oh, shit, the bed. And that's fine. That's fine. I could fix it. I could fix it. And you tell yourself desperately that you can fix your waifu. I can fix her. It's okay. I can fix her. Okay. Now, I'm going to rough out this section. I don't anticipate it actually happening or being really required due to the particular angle everything is set at, but I'll do it anyway. Just so I can see. Yeah. Alright, I don't need this. And then I don't need... Is it this one? Yeah, I don't need that one. See, look how clean that panel looks, guys. Wow, that looks so good. And then... I also want to... See, this gives the impression that there's... Whoa, I touched a section on my screen. Oh, that head pat's gone on too long. Be gone. Okay. This gives the impression that this sits up above the floor, and I don't really want that. So we're gonna drop this down. Ooh. And we're gonna do a curve panel. Here. Ooh. I may have to redo that line, but that's fine. Thank you, Dr. Knowles. Okay. There we go. And we'll do another straight line here. And that way gives the impression that this panel cuts in over this, and this panel sits down around, and there's a floor section here. Cool, 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 cool. Okay, let me change this. I want to make this green, because green is our roughed out layout for our consoles. Beautiful. Ah, gorgeous. Okay, let me set this up here. This one is the hollow section. This one I'm going to go ahead and make orange. So I have to unlock this layer and then change it. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and lock both of these. Pop those down. And drop these down here. What is this? Ah, I don't need this one. And I don't need this one. And I don't need this one. So I can delete all three of these. To the trash with you, filthy animal. Okay. Let me do a rough out of kind of the button layout, similar to what I did on the other ones over here. These ones are going to be a little more lackluster on. These ones don't have to be like super serious. Ooh, that's bad. That's very bad. Okay, I want this a section. This a section. Oh, you can see how shaky my hands are right now. Part of it's because it's cold, and part of it's because my hands are just shaky naturally. I am blessed like that, chat. I am so blessed like that. And then we have a button section through here. What these do? Not sure, but we like a lot of buttons. We like a lot of buttons. Bam. So this is gonna be B. I can't do a line with that. B. This is S. This is an S. This is going to be, I think, shit, maybe I want to change it. I think I'm gonna have sliding buttons, so I'm gonna do SB. SB. And then I'm gonna mimic that on the other side, which would be fine. And again, SB. And then this section, small screen, so S. This is going to be a little small screen or something. Maybe it's just a section of lights. Okay. And then here. And here. Let's pull this out here, and then here, and then here. And the good news is, I don't have to worry about this section through here. This section through here doesn't exist. Well, technically it does exist, it's just not something we have to stress about right now. Another small screen. What I assume is that this whole section has areas where you can like select and go through a list of all the crew members. This one you can view the individual crew member profile. or team profile, and then pull it up on the screens up here. Is what I'm going for. At least that's my thought process on it. Screen, we'll just do B, B. Actually, it's SB because these are sliding buttons. Or, you know what? I'll just leave it B for right now. Yeah. Okay. Let's pull back. Oh, wait. I have to do this top section and then the other side. That's so silly. I can easily do that. Do, do, do. Okay, and this is a B. This is buttons. This is also a B. More buttons. I might just do this. Reflect it over. Yeah, I'll know what that means. She lies. Usually I tell myself I'll remember something and then when the time comes I'll like forget it. And then I'll come up with something better. And you'll never know that I did not plan for that. When you look at the final product, you'll be like, wow, Mycelia, amazing. And I'll be like, yes, of course. Of course. Okay. I like how this looks. Let's do some of the detailing for the buttons. Oh, wait. I think now's the time, honestly, for our layout. For us to split it. Let's keep this side. Actually, hold on. View. Grid. That's an intense grid. Okay, this line right here is center. Okay. And follow the line down. Follow the line down. Okay, let's go back up. Follow the line up. Here. 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 Okay. Cool. All right. And now we no longer need that. Get out of here. It's hard to see. Okay. So... Ooh, this is part of my... This outer wall for the second level is part of this floor. Which is fine. That can stay, I guess. Okay. And my lines don't need to be on the same level as this. So we're gonna cut this. Cut. And this one... Make this color black. As you can see there, made it black. And now I'm going to use this as my mid-tone marker to basically cut everything in half. my god, this canvas is so huge. Hold on. Alright. Now, here's the fun part. We gotta go through each layer, except for my outer hull layers. These three are still good. Unlock it, and delete outside the section. So, delete. Oh god, that almost hurts. Wait, hang on, let me just... Yeah, I don't need it, I don't need it. So I'm going to delete. And then I'm going to lock this layer. And we're gonna come up here. I'm gonna unlock, I'm gonna delete. I'm gonna lock this layer. And unlock. And then delete. And then lock this layer. Delete. And then lock this layer. And then save Delia. This hurts every time I have to do this. And then lock this layer. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a line folder for my rough line art. And we're going to label it rough. Why is that capitalizing? Wow! Hey, hold on, my caps lock is keys fucked up. Hold on. Rough line art / sketch. I'm gonna deselect. And we're gonna copy all of this. Plus whatever this is. And the full rough. I'm gonna put it all in here. Okay, copy. Put it all in here. Put it all in here. Okay, and then we take this and we drop this down even more. Okay, you see the process? Oh my god, look at us go! And then we're going to switch its coloration. Ooh. Blue? Yeah. I don't need all of this. Hold on. I don't need to see this. This can be pulled out. Because I still need the outer hull. The outer hull is still good. The outer hull is what we need. Do I need the full rough? We'll hold on to the full rough for right now. We still need it for the other layers. Okay. So this is going to be... layer 1. Layer 1. Yeah. And... we're going to leave that there. Cool. Okay, lock it. Make sure I don't accidentally delete everything. That'd be butt cheeks and panic inducing. Okay. And let me check the symmetry of this tool. Ah, it looks pretty close. Oh, it looks pretty close. View grid. View, I need my ruler grid bar. And this little red X, this is the dead center of the canvas. And it looks as though my symmetry tool is right on the money for that. Because this red line right here is my symmetry tool. So that is good. That's a good symmetry tool. Man. Not bad. If I do say so myself, gassing myself up. Okay. And I'm gonna drop this down in here. Where's this line? Oh, it's this one. Fuck. That's fine. That's fine. Alright, here we go. Let me hit save so I don't fuck it up. Okay. We're gonna start at the mid station, then we're gonna work our way over. Which should be fine. That'll be okay. Mid station, work our way over. And as we go over, we're gonna be constantly doing all of our detailing work. And so these are all set to line width 5. This is currently... This is line width 3, so I'm gonna up this. I'm gonna do 4. So that way I can reserve 3 and 2 for my buttons and my little slider and gauges and like the super detail work, which is fine. Okay. Okay. Let me write myself a note so I do not forget. So for size and main, and then 3 to 2 detail. Okay, and I'm gonna lock this so I don't lose it. Change this coloration for this layer so I know it's a reference layer. It's my note layer to black. Okay. I don't know why I'm like panicking for this. Like I've done so much artwork and like so much detail work. Like it's no big deal. It's just, I don't know. Line work is always a little bit like, oh, hoo-hoo. Oh, fancy. Okay. So we're gonna mimic a little bit of how we have everything else set. For my line art, at least. Okay. I don't know where he went. Okay. Sorry if I focus in a lot on this. Na, 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 na. I think my main issue is when I'm doing some line art, oftentimes I'll like hold my breath, so it's like and then I do it and then I'm like radio, somebody's gonna die. Okay. And I want to do some detailing around this. To be honest, I could probably have my stabilization up a little higher. Just to kind of help add to it. Okay. I like the way that looks, but I need to make it more balanced. There we go. Yeah. Yes. Oh no, I felt it happen. My brain switched into quiet mode. It usually happens when I hyper-focus on something, like, intensely. I'll still try and keep talking, but know that it's gonna be harder for me than it normally is, because I'm usually a big talker. And, yeah. You know, I don't like the lower ring. Yeah, I almost like the idea that you can't tell. Yeah, it's fine. Ooh, where's my art glove? Did it walk away from me? I think I know exactly which mister walked away with it. He likes to steal my art gloves. Yeah, he walked away with it. I'll grab another one. Okay. I've been hovering too much over it. Oh, see, look at that. Much smoother. Watch me undo and redo the same line 20 times. That's usually what a lot of my art process is, though. It's redoing the same lines over and over again until they look exactly how I want them to. And then they can stay. It's like a fight to the death. Only it's with, like, my even lines. It looks like I'm making a shower drain. Oh yeah. Doing a shower scene here, guys. Look at that! Look! Look, you're not gonna see all that little detail I just put in there. Look at that. Look at that. All of that detail lost. Which is fine. Oh, my hand just went real shaky. It's because my sleeve got caught on the edge of the screen. Okay, that lower section is really nice. Not super happy with the upper section. Actually, it could work. No, because I'll know it's there. Look, do you see this? Do you see this little red dot? That's how zoomed in we are. Here we go. I gotta stop holding my breath. It's like a kid when they go to take a drink and they're just like, and they take a big gasp of air after they finish. It's like, there are smarter ways to do it. I just don't, you know, I just don't do it that smarter way. And it's the way I've always kind of done line art. Mostly though, I do it especially with like commissions, where my brain is like, you must, oh my god! That threw me off a little bit. Or especially on commissions where I'm like, every line must be perfect. It just, you know, my own stuff I can half-ass like a ton. But others, I'm like, I should do better on work I'm sending to other people. Which is good. I also have to say, I don't, when I do my line art stuff, I have it actually set up, actually I have it set up all the time so that my line pressure is totally off. I didn't use line pressure. If I want to thicken or thin a line, I'll either go over it a couple different times, or I will use the line thickening tool, or thin the line with the line thin tool. Either one of those is fine. Yeah. Oh my god, you're not going to see any of that. That's because like this would be what the overlay. I'll be generous and say like here is what the overlay would be. You're not going to see. You're not going to see any of that, which is fine. It's fine. It's okay. Thank you, Dr. Knowles. Do da do. I need this one. There we go. I gotta make sure I didn't erase the line. Ah, I did not. Oh, damn, I'm good. Ooh, yeah. Okay, and then I want this section. This is where the console section starts to come in. And for right now, I'm gonna do... I cannot. Oh my god! This is from Rock and Rule! I love this movie. It's a really old animation, guys. You can find some copies on YouTube of it. It's really good. It's like an old metal. And the whole premise is that this rock star kidnaps this one particular singer because she has a particular tone of voice that will allow him to summon like this demon from this other side. And, you know, he wants to have this huge, incredible, big show. Yeah, and so he kidnaps her, makes her sing. She's forced to sing, so she sings the demon into existence. She tries to send it back, and this is her and the main guy, the main male lead, singing it back. It's a really cute movie. I love it. It's really fun. If you haven't watched it, you should totally watch it. It has like my little favorite trio of villains that I've ever seen in an animated show. Now, this is not a it's not an animation for kids. Don't watch it with your kids expecting to like have them like enjoy it type dealio, you know? It's not an animation for kids. And they're sending it back here now. God damn, this makes me want to watch the movie. Basically, if you've ever seen the heavy metal animation, it's very close to that. And the villain has like this whole song that he sings where he's like, "My name is Mark." And I think I'm very hot. And like, it's so good. It's so good. It's, oh god, makes me want to watch it. It's a really, you know, they just don't make animation like they used to. And what's really sad is I absolutely love the vocals and the music in here, and it's really incredibly hard to find a good version of the audio because it is so old, you know? To find a good version of the audio that does not have some of like the blurring effect on it because it is so old. Shit, no, I need that line. Leave it there. To be honest, when I first watched it, I really thought they were gonna kill off the main lead. Because he was an ass. I really thought they were gonna kill him off, and I was like, oh, cool, I could see it. Go, Angel. Have your own movie by yourself without him, but it's fine. It's cool. They didn't. They had him live. Which sucks! Oop. Well, it's playing a lot of music soundtracks right now. Okay, I can't do that one right now. Hand to shake. So I'm gonna start over here. Gotta remember to breathe. But damn, when I finish all these lines, gonna be clean. That's the big thing. I think a lot of people, when they get to the line art stage, they already know how they want it to look. And so they get a little bit frustrated and they kind of tend to rush a little some of the details. And you can kind of... Some of them you can kind of feel it. Which is not their fault. Nobody, well, except for me, really likes to do a lot of line art. I love... Well, that was a genre twist. That suddenly switched real quick. My thought process is totally thrown off because of that. That's fine. That's fine. I feel like I should drop the opacity on this just a little bit more. Let me do that. That way we can really see the clean lines. Oof. Whoops. You know what? I could actually just pull back out my line tool for some of this. Some of this is interesting because I kind of fake some of it. Because you're not going to see it close enough to really, like, judge it. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ah, I see what I did. Alright, we gotta undo. Okay, this line has to be the edge of a stair piece. So that has to be changed. But it's fine, it's not gonna hurt anything. I just have to do this way. So this is the edge of a stair. And then this would come down. To this, which would be the top of the next stair. I think. Yeah. That's how I'm gonna do it. And then this would be here. And this would be here. And then here. The lights. I should have probably labeled today's stream like work along stream. But it's okay. It's okay. Boom. This is how you fake it for stairs. And I gave it an extra lip along the bottom because I like how clean that looks. And yeah, that's how we do it. Bum, bum. Okay. Okay. So this... This is actually the edge of this particular panel, so I want this edge to bleed off. Yeah, like that. Okay, okay. No. Here. Okay. Pull back, check. Looks nice, looks nice. Okay. Now I'm gonna do some of the edging to the screens, which again is another detail that you're not gonna see. But that's okay. I know it's there. It's the little details you put in that you know are there that really kind of, I feel, make a piece. Oh, this line is not straight. It's fine. Maybe I should put a note on the things like less talking than normal. I don't know, I feel self-conscious about it now, Chad. Like I can tell because I'm less, you know, less chatty than normal. Normally I'm pretty chatty, especially when doing line work. That's usually where I can like set my brain to run and it just goes. I'm like, yes. But for some reason, my brain has entered the stasis of vibes and chill. No thoughts, only line work. To run, it's time to run. I like how clean this looks without that extra line there. It's nice. It is nice. Don't get me wrong, it is nice. But I feel like it looks a little more clean without that. So we're gonna leave it off. Yep. Okay, so these, I have these slider sections. My boy. Oh my god, I love how clean the line art is. Oh, I love clean line art. That is what sets my little soul aflame in like a good way, and not like I'm rekindling or anything. Thank you, Dr. Knowles. Here pretty soon. I think I'm gonna have to update some of the stuff for at least how I have some of the stuff currently set up for not necessarily my redeems, but how Dr. Knowles reacts, because I'm working on setting up so when we do share chat that he doesn't spam a ton of stuff, even though the spamming is generally how I like know that he's getting the proper information to and from. When he does a response thing, it's usually for me, it's not for you guys. If I could set it up so only I could see it, then I would, but currently there's no way to do that. So we don't. Actually, maybe there is a way. I'll have to check it. I could have him pop up like a notepad and then put the information in there and just have it open and then check in on his responses on there. That would be a way to do it. That wouldn't be bad. ABY. Oh my god, I feel like I should be talking. I'm sorry, guys. This is a silent work stream mostly. Feels bad, bro. Although I'm sure because I talk so often, you guys are like, ah, finally, oh god, some peace and quiet. Ah, finally. Ah, my god, I thought she'd never stop talking. You know, I said I was gonna switch sizes for this pin, but I don't think I'm going to. You're not gonna see most of this, but you're gonna know it's there. We're gonna know it's there. Dun dun. Oops, this is slightly off. Oops. You know what? It's fine. I'm gonna let it go. If it's... I'll just change that. And I'll change that. And we're just gonna have it go all the way up. Here. And here. Boom! And now you can't even tell. Now you can't even tell, babe. Now you can't even tell. I just gotta make sure I go over to the other side and mimic anything I erase on one side to the other. Okay, let's make a keyboard, a clicky clack section. Misery ticking like a clock, ticking like a clock. Okay. Now, here's where I might start to work on a little bit of another layer where I distinctly put my button sections on so I can rough out the buttons and then come back to this layer and then do the detail for the buttons. Because I don't want to skip around. I could go through and do all of the main sections as is, like how it currently is right now. But I don't want to right now, simply because I want to make sure... Oh, actually, this section bleeds into this section. Here. I did not get distracted. I did not get distracted. There we go. You know what's really funny is, I think it was Derpy, was like, Christmas music video, and I'm like, psh, maybe next year. I'll try next year, bro. I plan on having the model for next year completely done. The only reason I did not have it done this year is there were some complications when I was making it. And I had to swap the concept, like, part of the way through. Okay. That is not what I wanted. But I got one now. See, what's really funny is there's some panel sections that are very organic feeling, and there's some panel sections where I'm like,
straight edge only.
And some of it I'm like, oops, we're just gonna fake it till we make it. Which is 100% fine. Often with background details, you can just do that. You can just be like, fuck it. This feels like it's from Kingdom Hearts. Oh no. It's Final Fantasy. It's from Final Fantasy. Mm-hmm. Actually, I want this. Give the impression that it leads underneath the table and then goes up. Not table, workstation. Yeah, that's the word. That's the word.
That's what I was struggling for.
Oh! Thank you, Dr. Nels. Thank you. It's gonna be a really... Oh my god, we've already been going 2 hours. I feel like I haven't even like paid attention to the time itself. Feels like it's just moving around me and I'm just like, here guys. I'm just here. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I was gonna do all my buttons on another thing, but apparently my body said, fuck it, we're doing it now. That's a big as shit button. That's like an emergency. It's a dial. It's a dial now. It's now a dial. Watch this. Watch. We're gonna add a little cutout to it. And then we do a little one of these. Whoop. Whoop. And now it's a dial. Bam. Bam. Oh, damn, I'm so good. Damn, I'm so good. I gotta clean up the other side, though. Sometimes you just gotta fake it till you make it. Add buttons and wiggly bits and little things that glow and little detail-y things that don't quite make sense, but you know what? It's sci-fi, so it doesn't have to. These buttons gotta be way smaller, bro. Oh god, that's gonna look good, but it's gonna be a pain in the ass. Oh, it's gonna be a pain in the ass. But that's okay. Because I am awesome. And I can make anything. Little curly cues to mimic buttons. Perfection. Is that read as being too cluttered? Does it? Like up here it's fine. Ah, fuck it. More dials. Why? Why not? They look like little ducks. Oh my god, they do look like little ducks. But when you get close, they're dials. Best part of working on anything is faking it till you can make it. Oop, shit, that's the wrong one. Nope. Here we go. Do I want to leave it at that? Yeah. 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 No. No. honestly, I think it looks better without the edging on that section. So we're gonna leave off the edging. Thought I did this section already. Oh, I erased it because I wanted to do the buttons on another layer and I gave up on that. Yeah. Ooh. So clean. So clean! I do want to do the pool bar sections separately. Okay, and then I'm gonna thin this out. It looks like a Twinkie. It does look like a Twinkie. Oh. Alright, less Twinkie shape now. There we go. And I'm gonna cheat just a little bit. I'm only gonna do one of these and then I'm gonna move it around to the different sections. And my headphone just died. Ah, damn it. Is the other one charged? I think the other one's charged. Okay, hold on. Switching headsets. And we're gonna switch that over real quick. Oh shit, hold on, this wasn't plugged in. Well, it says it's charged. I'm gonna go with this charged. I'm going with it's charged. Yeah. Alright, double check, make sure you guys can hear BGM, you can hear the VOD, music, and the live, and my mic. Okay, we're good. We're good. Who all is messaging me right now? Hold on, I think there's drama. Hold please. Oh. Oh, okay. I'll take a- okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's not drama for me, so we're fine. Somebody had tagged me in something else so that I would be aware of stuff. Like, just in, like, the whole drama shit that's happening with Mousy, and, like, I'm like, it's cool, I'm not really a reporting channel. Like, I keep up to date with everything, but I'm not really, you know, I'm not really a reporter. I don't really report on the news. The most that I pay attention to all that stuff, is for tech alerts and stuff. Like, if there's like a big tech change or something like that, then I'll pay attention to it. Alright, and then I do this. And we copy. And then we do Ooh, not that. This. And then I even out the lines so it looks like... I should have just redrawn it. I don't know why I wasted that time. Silly my Celia. And then I'll do one here. And then I'll do another one here. Here. And then I want 2 or 3 that are kind of in the up position. Oh wait, there's one here. Do one here. Cool. And that looks nice. So I'm gonna cheat just a wee bit, just a tiny wee bit. I'm gonna collapse these 2 layers down. They're gonna stay blue because I already set them up as being blue. Copy paste. We're gonna reflect this. And we're just gonna do this. Here. There. There. And now I'm going to adjust some of these. So it looks like these are all set at different levels. Let's make this one here. This one I'm going to put here. This one put here. This one I put here. And then these 2, ooh, are gonna be here. And here. And I'm gonna delete these. Bam, that's how you fake it. Look at that, chat. Look at that. Nice slidey bars. I only had to do half of them. Alright. Now here's the fun-ish part, sort of. I'm gonna do collapse these on the same layer, so sliders are on the same layer, so I'm gonna label these sliders. This is gonna be main, console, sets, and base. And I need to go through and I need to erase the sections that are underneath these. Oops. I think because I don't know, because I'm so quiet, I'm just not focused on actually streaming. I'm just focused on working right now. I may go through here in a little bit and actually like pause on stuff and stop streaming and just do focus work on this. some days when you're working on stuff, you gotta just lock in, and when you lock in, oh man, you can't hear, see nothing. Oops. Oops. Okay. Okay. I have another slider I have to put here. There we go. And this one's gonna go about here. I think probably about here. There we go. Bam! Okay. A little bit of variety, but still relatively the same. Let us come back down here. I think I'm gonna pause. Oh, yeah, you know what? First off, you're not gonna see any of this shit. I could actually make my lines really messy, but I personally would not be able to handle that.
I have integrity.
So, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go for probably maybe another hour. Maybe. And then I'm going to end stream and just keep working on this, I think. And we're in. That section right through here is too tall. There we go. Much better, much better. Okay, I think as long as I make the grids for my buttons really nice and clean, that it'll be readable from far away. I think if I get too crazy with some of my button sections, or my keypad sections, I should say, that it might be a little hard to read. Same with the buttons. Which is fine. I mean, that tends to happen when you're putting in a lot of detail. I will. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Oh, that looks so nice. Oh, that looks so clean. Oh, yes, that's the line art we love. Okay. Silence is deafening. Oh, you can see my, my line was way off. Which happens, you know, sometimes when you're working on stuff. When you go through and you do your lines, it just does not line up. Especially if you're working off of like a rough sketch or something similar to that, and your brain is like, that doesn't fit right. And you gotta go, oh yes, brain, that is correct. That does not line up the way I thought it would. Whoops. Why you delete all that? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Them up, just set them up. Okay, and then I want to do the edge of this. And I'm gonna have it end at the top of this step here. Come over. Don't ask me what this area is for. I don't fucking know. Some of the areas I'm like, oh yes, this is for this, and this is for this, and this is for this, and other areas I'm like, button panel. Yes. I put the buttons there, and the buttons do the things. Mm-hmm. Just set them up. Is it practical in a starship to have so many stations, potentially in the heat of combat, to have stairs like this? No. No, it is not. But that is okay. That is okay. Now... oh shit, I had that curving. Oh, fuck a duck. Okay, we're gonna pretend it ends here, and then pull it up here. This also curves. Boom. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. That's just how we do it. Okay. You see what I did on this one? How I brought this section back in versus this one where I did not. I'm gonna do that. So we're gonna switch this up. Here. I actually need this whole line gone. Darn. Well, it's a good thing I caught it now. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. Okay. Let's redo that. So we're gonna go from here, up. Nice, clean, curvy line. Much better. There we go. Oh, it looks much cleaner. Looks much cleaner. And then I'm gonna do kind of a fading midline through here. To kind of... Oh, wait, no. Does this need to come down more? You know what? I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it just as is. Because ain't nobody gonna see it. Ain't nobody's gonna see it. Ain't nobody gonna see it. She says and constantly reassures herself over. Yes. Yes, I am. Let's do a straight line here. Some of these lines have a lot of curvature. I think my intention was that this line, this particular window area, viewing port thing, place, this station here. Yeah, we'll just go with that. This station here has a lot of curvature to the wall section because of how it's situated, I think is what the logistics behind it when I was rough sketching this out. Okay, this is gonna look really nice. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, curve line. Seriously. Oh yeah, I did quite a bit of curvature on these lines. Oops. Oh well. I mean, it looks really good. The end result is like super worth it. Oop, too much. Too much. Pull it back, babe. Okay. Coloring this is also going to be pretty fun because I'm going to have all this little detail work. So there might be some sections that are going to look a little out of it until I get some of the solid base colors in, but that's okay. Nothing like a good palette set to really bring everything together. So real and charming. I need to redo that. Here. There's a couple of sections where you can't tell. Oh yeah, a lot of this detail is just gonna be just lost to the abyss, babe. Lost to the abyss. Maybe I'll go through and like minimize it, thin it out. But honestly, it's fine. It gives the impression of a lot of heavy detailing. And you're not gonna really see it. It's fine. It's cool. 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 So shadowy like. Yeah. There's a section... Ah, here. This is the section I gotta erase. It's easier for me to go make a changes and adjustments on one side and then scroll all the way over to the other side, correct it, than it is to just undo it and then redo it all. Cool. Oh, these are not curved enough. These must curve. Just a little bit. If I was a smart cookie, I'd have done this section already, but I'm not. No smart cookies here, only dumb cookies. Don't get off count. 1, 1, 2. Hold on. 1, 2. Ah, I see. This one needs to be over farther. And this is another one. And then we have another little spacer section. And then we have another one. And then that last little bit of that spacer section. Boom. Okay. Now I have to go through and erase. Bam, bam, bam. And I gotta go to the other side. Again, with the holding the breath thing. Not good for you, chat. Not good for you. Breathe. What if these are just levels? Unafraid. Okay. We're soft, like bamboo, you bend in the wind. Okay. Almost done with these first two sections, like button details and all, which is pretty good if I do say so myself. I think I'm gonna get these all nice and done. Sorry guys, I'm making you listen to here to all my little cringe playlists. Secretly, that was my plan all along. Damn, Rapunzel in here too. Okay. I see how it is. Okay. Now we do the little buttons. I love buttons. These could be more dials, technically. Oh, that one's over too far. And this one. Cool. Now, let's do these. I don't know what these are supposed to be, but I like them. We're gonna do it the easy way. Nice and easy. Easy lemon squeezy. Rupsh. Raggy.
Living in a blur.
Is it? Yeah, I count that. That's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that's fine. You know what this looks like? This looks like a Minecraft experience bar. Can I leave it like that? I kind of like the way it looks like that. I'm gonna leave it like that. Yeah, we're gonna leave it like that. There's only a slight little bit of give in these lines. To be honest, I could probably... You know what? I'm gonna use the straight tool for this. Oh my god, I keep forgetting I'm live. Oh god. Oh no. Well, it's a good thing I haven't started shit-talking my stuff. Usually, if I'm working alone, it's either one of two things. Either I'm like, oh, I'm a genius, I'm a motherfucking genius, or it's a, oh my god, this looks like ass cheeks. This looks like shit. Can. That's slightly off. But again, you know what? Ain't nobody gonna be looking that motherfucking close. Ah, the chat. Nobody. Ain't nobody gonna be this close. This is a pixel wide. Alright, that section's done. Let me hit save. Boop. Oh, I did want to do another line back here. Okay. Okay. And yeah, I did. I had this set up so it does this. Damn, that's a clean line. Ooh, baby. Damn. I'll go back to the other side. Erase all the little bits that stick over. Nice. Okay. Let's do this. There we go. And we'll delete the other side. Delete. That was a little much, but that's fine. The fact that this mimics the outside teeth is just so nice. Ugh, it's so aesthetically pleasing. And then we're gonna do another little line. Why did these steps suddenly get real shallow? Oh, those who fight further. This is Final Fantasy VII, Advent Children. Oh shit, this one curves. Well, never mind, I have the curve tool.
Because I'm a motherfucking genius like that, chat. Clearly.
Ah, I fucked that up. Nope. There we go. Bit better. Much better. God, if there's one thing that's super unsafe in a workplace, it's curved stairs. Ooh. That's begging to kill somebody. Right in front of my OSHA palette? Right in front of it. Dun, 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 dun. Ba, ba, ba. this line, I wanted to continue on. There we go. So this would mean there's a line... I'm back under here? No? Here. You know what? We're gonna fake it just a little bit. It's a curved line. Shh. Yeah, there we go. Boom. Ain't nobody gonna know but us, Chad. Ain't nobody gonna know but us. Whoa. I touched one of my side scroll bars accidentally. I'm so sorry. Okay. So this section... Ooh. Wiggly line, wiggly line. Straight line, babe. Straight line. We're as straight as we can manage. Straight as we can manage. Yeah. Yeah, that's how it goes, yeah. Okay, we've got about 10 minutes left, I think is what I'm gonna probably stream on stream. You know. I'll definitely keep working on this. I feel like I'm gonna finish the line art for this first floor pretty quick. Just because I really like line art, and this isn't that intense of a... Once I have all my breakdowns and all my base pieces like in place and sketched and roughed out, then it's not quite as crazy. Because like this helps me immensely for my thought process. Because I can't visualize, so if I don't sketch it out, it is gone from my head and it's like flown away. And ain't nothing bringing that back. You know what? Actually, I want all of these to be on the same level, you know? Again, all of these on the same level. It's fine. This is gonna be erased anyway. Cool. Okay. God, the music for Final Fantasy is so good. I don't think I've ever came across a soundtrack to a Final Fantasy that I did not like. You know, they do so well with everything that it's hard to imagine them having a soundtrack that's bad. Like, the gameplay might be bad. I don't think I've ever had a soundtrack from a Final Fantasy game that's bad. Even like the originals, like even the originals were still pretty slapping. You know? Oh, I feel like I'm getting hoarse and I haven't even talked a lot this stream. Concerning. Okay. I'm just gonna finish this, and then we'll end. We'll raid into somebody. Oh my gosh. Why is my brain so today? What's really funny is I started stream and I was like, I'm grumpy today. I'm not grumpy now, but my brain definitely feels gone for the moment. It's out on vacation or something. It's definitely not here. Where it went? I don't know. Do 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 do. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. Okay. Last little bit, last little bit. Cool. Do 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 do. Okay. Oh, that looks so nice. All right. I think this is what we're gonna stick with. I really like how clean that looks. When it's colored, it's gonna give a nice, cohesive vision, I think, with everything overall in general. And a nice kind of flow to the ship, if you will. Alright, let me save. Double tap save, because I don't trust it! Alright, let's go back to chatting. Okay. Let me... hang on, I locked myself in place. Okay. Let me... That's... Oh my god, Gray. That's not what I was trying to take off. That's not it. That's it. Okay. Let me see if I can find somebody for us to raid today. Okay, let's see. Who we got? Who we got? Who's live? Let's see. Quite a few people. Quite a few people. Not as many as I thought there were gonna be. You know what? Let's raid into Gray. Generally, we don't raid into Gray, but let's raid into Gray. Wait, hold on. Gray's live, right? Yeah, there he is. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Quick raid message for you guys. Tomorrow we'll be back at it with more art, unless they do a eye dilation, and then I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do. Maybe we'll do something. We'll do something. Maybe a game, depending on how my eyes are feeling tomorrow. If not, then we'll continue on with this. I'll probably be in a much more talkative mood tomorrow, and for some reason I'm just like, grumpy. And then like not talking because then I locked in. I was like, oh, focused. But I'm gonna send you guys over to Gray. You guys have a nice evening tonight, and we'll catch you later. Bye-bye! Oh, that's not what I wanted. This one. This button. Little Funko Rain. Little Funko Rain. Little Funko Rain. Hey, hey.